And ever since I got this HIV test, I started talking about this because women were invisible in the epidemic, but also the faith communities are not visible. There is an assumption that the faith community is not going to be affected by HIV, which is not true, because there are many people living with HIV who are part of the faith communities. We don't see this because of the stigma, which is the main issue. In the Caribbean, in the world, basically, stigma against people living with HIV and those affected is what is limiting action, taking away some of the gains in the HIV response. Yeah, this will be a topic discussed here as well.
Tell me about your background in terms of your religious activity, and also how did you get HIV, and how did you deal with it?
Yeah, so I'm not a faith leader, but my father was a pastor in an evangelical church. And so part of the challenge for me was to receive this HIV test when he was still a pastor, and have this news. I never wanted to make it public, but because of the need to put pressure in the Bolivian government to get the medications. When I was tested, there was no medications. So a group of people with HIV and me, we started a network of people with HIV and took the Bolivian government to a human rights court and demanded access to medications, and we won the case. But this needed political pressure in the government so that they would fulfill their obligation. And this involved a lot of public roles, so there was a moment in which I had to tell the church, thinking maybe the church would react in a way saying go away, or maybe they were going to be supportive. Yeah. So then when I disclosed my HIV status to the church, then I became very international, and then I started working openly with the churches, telling my story in many churches, talking with the young people in the churches, and I found a lot of need to talk about this. The need was more on gender-based violence, because when I shared my testimony, I not only spoke about my HIV status, but also an experience of rape that I had 2 years before the diagnosis, which is probably how I got HIV. I can never be so sure, because these people, I didn't know them, so young people resonated a lot with this.